Hey guys, welcome to my tutorial of the new challenges, Orb, Fragments, and Catalysts of Change. I'm what you might consider a mid-time gamer, so your roster might have more in common with me than say OMG, Casino, or any of the actual content creators who are going to be putting videos out on this stuff. So I won't get too much into detail into the tiers below the final tiers, especially the orb fragment tiers. I found these super easy, and it might just be because my roster for global is actually pretty stacked because I overdid it for Dark Dimension 3. I didn't want to suffer through the second run as much, so I ended up bringing both Sinister and Emma to Gear 14 with Phoenix and Ultron and Shuri, so this was just an absolute joke to me. Phoenix doesn't even die. Yeah, it just took forever, so I ended up actually taking Phoenix out for the second one. My plan was just to blow this one away with Phoenix and then 3-star the next one, and it became quickly apparent that wasn't going to be a problem. The only thing I was actually worried about was running out of time and these Merc Lieutenants getting the 4 charges off. They just started falling down after a while. When you do this, if you haven't already, I would suggest not using Phoenix. I would use some kind of damage, global damage. Falcon would probably be great here. You'll get some offense up from Ultron, and he'll give you a bunch of speed. Be able to tear through it much faster. My Falcon's kind of a baby Falcon, which you'll see later in the Catalyst of Change video, so that wasn't really an option for me. Continue showing this just so you see what the new waves look like when they drop in, but please feel free to fast forward through this. This was boring enough to play. I can't imagine it being any less boring to watch. I guess I will say there were a lot of naysayers to bring Ultron up to Gear 14. For Dark Dimension 3, that they're absolutely right. He's a waste for that. But for these challenges, he's just the absolute MVP. Without him, the Catalyst of Change challenge, I wouldn't have been even close to beating it 1 star, let alone 3. And for here, he's obviously my only damage, which made this particular one take longer, but it is what it is. And there you have it. So as you can see, this one was very easy for me. A pretty stacked global team. I was more worried about this next one, but it wasn't so bad either. So let's just get into it. This is my team. You can see in the corner, I subbed out Phoenix for Yo-Yo, assuming there was going to be more damage. There wasn't. So anyway, here's my Sinister. It's 5 red, 6 yellow, bunch of T4s. Shuri's 4 red, 7 yellow. She's got ultimate passive. Emma has everything but the basic. She's 4 red, 5 yellow. And Yo-Yo's the same, 4 red, 5 yellow. I have healer on Emma, Sinister, and Shuri. Ultron's completely maxed out for what he can be, and he's a level 1 striker, and Yo-Yo's a level 3 skirmisher. So, right away, as soon as I got into this map, I noticed that there was 4 Black Order. I assumed after killing one person that Proxima would jump in and, you know, get this Thanos up there. Luckily, that was wrong, so you don't have to worry about that. But for me, I just said, okay, well, if that's going to be the case, I'm going to kill Thanos because, I mean, and killing anybody else isn't going to stop him from getting empowered at that point. So that's what you'll see me do for what felt like 30 minutes. This fight took forever. Again, feel free to fast forward through this one. The Orb Fragment challenges were very easy compared to the Catalyst of Change. But yeah, just kill Black Order before they get empowered. I learned that if Thanos is dead and he gets rezzed by Minerva, he loses the stones from the other Black Order, I guess, because Proxima just gave him hers and that was that. But yeah, there you go. Please feel free to fast forward this. It is a very long fight. Later videos, I'll have to find a way to condense footage and make it go faster than 3 times speed. You'll see here, I put it on auto because I wasn't taking any damage, probably because I had 3 healers, and then I cloned a Ma as well. This was just an absolute joke for a final challenge. I'm not sure if it's bugged like the Captain Marvel challenges at one point, but it just seems it's lacking too much damage. Perhaps it's my composition. Maybe the idea is Loki's gonna make you kill yourself. None of my characters are able to one-shot each other. Crystal's kind of a spread damage character, so I'm not worried about that. Karnak might as well be Night Nurse at this point. Corvus Glaive's got damage, but he's so slow. Never gets anything off. So yeah, you kind of just walk through this node. I'm sure you guys will walk through this challenge too, which is great because we all need these red stars, am I right? I'm not sure if anyone else know this, or if it's just Foxnex trolling us, but look at one of these characters that drops in. It's the Infector with 2 bars of life. I'm not sure if that's just a visual bug or if he actually has no life. I didn't even notice until after the fact, but also here, I should have been killing Minerva. I was freaking out at the time thinking like, oh, she summons Thanos, he's gonna get empowered, and this might actually become an issue. That wasn't the case, which is good for me. So you see the Infector doing his thing. I think this is the time I notice him and I'm starting to get curious about what his deal is. But let's see what happens. Yeah, I just hovered over. I'm like, what's going on there? I went for the kill on the, or also rather I went for the slow on the Minerva, hoping that Emma would get a second turn before she goes and might kill her, but it didn't matter. So yeah, you saw there Shuri basic killed that minion. I have no idea if that's just like a clerical error in there or something, but it was wild. So yeah, here I was thinking like, oh, it's empowered Thanos now, let's kill him, and it wasn't the case. He fell over because this challenge is kind of funny, but other than that, he's not empowered. So yeah, you see I threw it back on auto because I realized I was freaking out for nothing. Yeah, I would suggest if you have a similar team comp, similar power, throw it on auto and walk away, because if you lose, you're not losing any charges or anything anyway. This just took forever. That's when I noticed there was a yo-yo. Oh, it was hiding behind Thanos the whole time. Didn't notice damage was low enough without a yo-yo being present. And there you go. Kill the marked targets, finish. Easy 3-star. I was kind of surprised I was able to do this the day it was released, but I was very happy. And now we get to move on to the fun stuff. Or actually turn the game volume on, so you get to hear the screams and the pew-pews. So I'm just kind of figuring out what I'm going to be doing in here, and I'm not too excited. So I entered this node, a little apprehensive. I have a very weak Falcon. Rocket Raccoon is squishy, and same with Thor, and just very slow characters. But I recognize right away that I need to kill Scientist Supreme, so go ahead and do that. Then I move on to Corvus Glaive. So again, Ultron and Black Bolt do all the heavy lifting here, which I'm not surprised. But I was kind of surprised how successfully they did it. I have a very, very strong Black Bolt. He's 6 red star, 7 yellow star, and all of his T4s. I believe he's even a T4 striker. I'll show it later in the video. for the final node or the final challenge for the catalyst. But yeah, so right away I go back to Graviton because I don't want to get stunned. Rock Raccoon actually got his ult off, which is cool. And then Black Bolt just says, "What's up, Fantastic Four?" And no, like, go away. And they're gone. There you go. I noticed when OMG did it, he actually got all the Fantastic Four at the same time. I didn't. Johnny Storm came after the fact. I thought for sure I was going to 3-star it here because my Gear 13 Thor was like, "I'm going to stun you," and then he didn't, so Falcon died. I just 2-starred this one. Obviously I could have 3-starred it, but there's no point because I knew I was, you know, aiming for the last challenge tier. This one doesn't really matter. I was a little disappointed by the rewards actually. I was hoping for more purple ABCs and purple catalysts because that's where my personal bottleneck is right now, trying to level out all my teams. But anyway, so you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So I'll go back into this next one with the same team comp to a very rude awakening. I got destroyed. I didn't even beat it the first time, which kind of sucked. So we make some adjustments. I take out Rocket Raccoon for Punisher. I'm not sure why I thought this would be any better. Oh, looks like I'll take Thor out too, and I'll throw Electro in. I'm not sure why I thought it'd be any better. It wasn't. My Electro is very weak. I wanted the offense down for the blobs retaliation. I ended up winning, so I knew there was something to this team, but 1 star is not enough. So back to the giant board. And then just to illustrate that the way I did it was very lucky, so I want to show that I had multiple failed attempts, multiple, you know, quit attempts, because I wanted to 3-star it to make this video because I thought this could be fun. So this was the team that I actually 3-starred it with a lot of RNG. Green Goblin, Electro, Black Bolt, Ultron, and Falcon. I did have to pour a bunch of my anti-venom resources into Electro, which kind of sucked, but 3-starring this on the first day is really great. So yeah, here's my characters. Here's Black Bolt, 6 red. He is 4-star ISO striker, everything T4'd. Same with Ultron, he's a level 1 striker, everything T4'd. My Electro, I put a T4 in her ultimate, and I brought her up to level 71, gear tier 12 at 4 red, 4 yellow. Falcon's no T4s, he's 5 red, 7 yellow. Same with my Green Goblin. Green Goblin and Falcon are both skirmishers, which I think is very important for this, because I need to get the vulnerables up on the blobs so that Black Bolt and Ultron will have extra attempts to peel the stuff off. So the Electro offense down is probably the only reason I was able to keep my 3 super squishy people alive to finish this challenge, let alone 3-star it. And it did take a decent amount of RNG luck. You see the Falcon got a block there. I believe I'm going to kill a blob here in time, which is good. And then the second blob doesn't jump on Falcon again. And of course my Black Bolt got the offense up from Ultron. Didn't get the speed up, but that's okay. So yeah, you see we got through the first blob, and the second blob hit the middle, and I'm gonna get dangerously low here. You can see I'm kind of looking at their speed bars, wondering who I should rewind. The Toad, I guess I don't have enough experience with Toad. Kind of counted him out a bit. I thought, you know, Killmonger, he's gonna get a bunch of crits. There's a lot of people, he's gonna take somebody out. So I go ahead and rewind him, and then I start looking to take Deflects off. And this Toad scared the bejesus out of me. Go ahead and I summon more pots. I'm hoping to get a speed up on Black Bolt to beat up all this. And that friggin' War Machine auto attack is so weak. I'm so lucky it didn't kill Electro. But here you go, here comes, you know, the money shot, as it were. I guess we you can call this a giant punch up for what my team did, but it really was just Black Bolt, which is the same as my humans team. It's always punching up because Black Bolt's a beast. But there you go. There's a RNG 3-star. I know it's not realistic for everybody to get that lucky, but if you have a big Black Bolt, you have a big Ultron, it's possible. I definitely recommend it, just to have it completed. The extra orange gear is nice, but probably not super necessary for anybody who's not the pinnacle of that game. Anyway guys, thanks for checking this out. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you check out some other videos. I only have 2 other videos up right now, but I'm going to be doing new character videos moving forward, as well as more challenge videos.